Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage Company will deliver a storage unit to your home or business today. Stallings Storage is the only local company providing mobile storage units 8x15 or 8x10 delivered to your site. If you are remodeling your home or office or need to store merchandise and inventory at your business, you need to call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage. We deliver, pick up, and store it for you. It's that easy, and there's no need to send your business out of town when your mobile storage needs can be met right here with people you know. Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage is located in Pitt County on Beast Oaks Road. It's a well-secured facility with a living manager. Fixed units range from 5 feet by 10 feet to 40 feet by 40 feet. We store boats, cars, anything you need. We are Pirate supporting pirates. Call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage today at 321-2300. That's 321-2300.
Having a vision of what really matters is how we succeed. Keeping an eye on the ball, seeing all the things that we need. Focusing on the big picture, always striving to do what's right. Carolina Vision Care, we keep what's important in sight.
If you've been seriously injured on the job, you may need an attorney to help you. The workers' compensation laws in our state are very complicated, and you need to know your rights.
The law firm of Hardy & Hardy will be glad to help you with your workers' compensation claim. Attorneys Wayne and Charles Hardy will explain the laws and your rights to you, and they will handle your case from start to finish.
If you've been injured in an accident, count on Hardy & Hardy.
Protecting the rights of the seriously injured.
Many people in eastern North Carolina suffer from diabetes. The question is, can the disease be managed before it causes harm? Are there lifestyle changes that can help prevent it in the first place? And can a health system really make a difference? At Vidant Health, we are empowering people with tools and resources to detect and manage chronic disease. Can diabetes education and management help members of your family lead healthier lives? The answer is definitely yes.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, and check out that new look from Pepsi.
I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit different. I feel like I woke up this morning and I can change the world. I can change the world. I guess it's true, yeah.
Cable 7 and 103.7 WTIB present Talk of the Town with Henry Hinton. News, sports, and community information and everything that's going on around town. Now, with Talk of the Town, here's your host, Henry Hinton.
Okay, let's get the mics on. There we go. What's going on? Are we having technical issues back there, Michael? Michael's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. You had to run from one studio to the other, and
do your show. We'll take care of everything back here.
So just ignore the man behind the curtain?
Ignore the man running behind the curtain. Ignore the man with his hair on fire. I usually do ignore
you anyway, but yeah. All right, 8 minutes after 8 o'clock. But everything's fine now?
Show Hinton.
Everything's fine now? Everything, he just went, he just shook his head and went, let me handle it. It's going to be fine.
We'll get through the hour.
Actually, it's true that I can't do anything from here, so why do I care as long as you're doing something?
We put the fire out. We're okay.
There was a fire? That's not good news. All right, 8 minutes after 8 o'clock. McGee is here. Good morning, McGee.
Good morning.
And Lindsay Fry is at the news desk this morning. Good morning, Lindsay Fry.
Good morning.
How are you?
Great.
Lindsay's told me some very disturbing news this morning, which we can't share yet because we might get in trouble.
Disturbing news.
Yeah, disturbing. But I'm going to miss you. I'll just say that. We haven't been given the clearance to say why I'm going to miss you. But
oh, geez.
Anyway.
I'll miss you too, Henry.
And it's your birthday on...
yeah.
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
On Sunday?
Sunday.
Yeah.
Getting old.
And it's McGee's father's birthday today.
Yep.
Happy birthday to Mr. McGee up in Northampton County. And it's my sister's birthday today.
Wow.
My sister, who is my dear younger sister, and she's having a birthday today. I was just texting with her during the commercial break. I had some other, you know who else's birthday it is today?
Who?
Ginger from Gilligan's Island.
Oh.
Ginger's still with us. Tina Louise.
Good for her. Way to live.
Michael, Ginger or Mary Ann? Oh, he's on the phone with the engineers. What?
Mary Ann.
Coach, Ginger or Mary Ann?
Ginger.
McGee.
Mary Ann.
Are you too old to remember that?
I saw
You're
the reruns.
too young to remember this?
Saw the reruns.
Ginger or Mary Ann?
Mary Ann. Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with Mary Ann, too. She was way too wholesome. Ginger was, Ginger looked like someone with a lot of issues.
Well, a lot of baggage there.
Well, Ginger's my type,
She is?
Oh, absolutely.
You like the buxom model, painted lady type?
Absolutely.
You do?
Yes.
You're sick. She's 80 today, by the way, Tina Louise. 80.
Gracious.
Yeah. Have you seen her recently?
Just
Coach?
Neil's type.
She may not be your type.
80.
Burt Reynolds is 78 today.
No, is he really?
Yeah.
I love him.
I thought he was older than that.
No,
Burt
I
Reynolds,
didn't.
78.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Love him.
Sheryl Crow is 52 today.
Wow.
Sarah Palin is 50 today.
Oh, the big 5-0.
And this one's my type. Jennifer Aniston is 45 today.
Love her.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston.
I can't even respond to that.
Although I think she's got some issues, too. She married Brad Pitt. Anybody who marries Brad Pitt's got issues.
She also divorced him, though.
Well,
Props.
I think he dumped her. Hello.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No.
And here's the guy who's got issues. Who would dump Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah.
Brad Pitt. And he went with
Idiot.
He went to the crazy woman? What's her name?
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. Good Lord. Talk about issues.
They got like 8 kids together.
Oh my Lord. The issues don't even start. All right, it's 11 minutes after 8 o'clock. The Building Hope organization is having their huge event coming up on Thursday night here in Greenville. And by the way, it's going on rain or shine. Even if it snows. The snow's going to be out by Thursday anyway.
Yeah.
But their guest speaker this year, they have a huge speaker every year, and we had Leslie Grandy on last week to talk about this, and we were supposed to get AC Green on, and something happened, and there was a misunderstanding about the phone thing. But AC Green is calling in this morning, Coach. You were excited about that. So look, when the phone rings like at 8:28, you should answer it, and you'll have a chance to talk to AC Green.
Can't wait.
AC Green was a NBA All-Star, 3-time world champion from the LA Lakers. He played with Magic. He played with James Worthy. He played with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And his claim to fame was he was a virgin until his late 30s. And he made that commitment and held on to it.
I have a great question, I think, for AC Green.
Yeah.
Kind of around that decision.
We don't get to hear it now. We just have to wait.
You have to wait.
Okay.
I think it's good.
All right. There was so much going on. We talked about the teacher pay increase yesterday. We've talked about some of the disgruntled teachers. We had the lieutenant governor on last hour. Let's move on to some other things. My blood pressure went up a little bit. It's interesting. I am getting some text and things from school teachers, though, that say, tell the governor thank you, which, God bless you for that. You know what? It just seems like no matter what I know these guys are elected to these high offices, but it just seems like no matter what they do, they get criticized. And I am not going to apologize for defending them on this. I think this is the best thing they've done since they've been in office. We've all been concerned about school teacher pay and public education and those kind of things. And it's just the beginning of, I think, a larger commitment to public education and school teachers. And we've seen from any governor or legislative leaders in recent years. I thought it was funny yesterday afternoon, the governor went and spoke to, let's see if I can get this. In addition to the pay announcement, McCrory and legislators backtracked somewhat on the decision to end supplemental pay for teachers who earn master's degrees. That's the other thing that they did yesterday. They decided they were going to change the way they did that. But here's the other thing. It says, a variety of groups have proposed plans for increasing teacher pay and improving recruitment. Earlier this year, former Governor Jim Hunt, a Democrat, prominently called for the state to raise teacher pay to the national average over the next 4 years. Hunt and McCrory appeared at the, on stage together yesterday afternoon at the Emerging Issues Forum. The topic this year is teachers and the great economic debate. McCrory has called Hunt a mentor. McCrory told the forum audience full of teachers about his pay plan, responding to questions after the official program. And after McCrory had left, Hunt suggested raising base pay is not enough. Didn't do it with the governor standing there with him. I think we have to have a major pay increase in North Carolina. We need to get it to the national average in the next 4 years. Well, maybe that's what they're going to do. Maybe they'll be able to do that. Making starting salaries competitive should be a larger plan that will give all good teachers a major pay increase, Hunt said. Not a tiny one, a major one. All right, keep in mind now, Jim Hunt is running an organization that is actually dedicated to and raising money to try to beat Pat McCrory in 2016. So if you think none of his comments are political, you need to think again. I mean, the old guard in North Carolina has lost control of the state, and they want it back. And so, you know, if the current guys running the state don't do a good enough job, then they should not be reelected at the end of their terms. But you know what? Here's the thing. I want them to be judged fairly, not judged by the spin that you're getting from Chris Fitzsimon and the News and Observer and WRL Television. That's all I'm saying. 16 minutes after 8, we've got our Dream Kitchen giveaway coming up. We also, what else? Oh, here's what I haven't talked about is the Greenville City Council last night. And not a word about this in this morning's Daily Reflector. But I've gotten a lot of emails and even phone calls early this morning about this. You know, the new city council has taken over, and the old 4-2 came back last night. The old 4-2 vote came back last night. And, you know, this is, again, I got a phone call this morning from a guy who was complaining about, you know, what they did last night at the Greenville City Council and saying, you know, developers have gone to Marion Blackburn and tried to work with her. This has to do with the 4 unrelated, where you can have no more than 4 people that are unrelated living in any one dwelling. It was 3 unrelated, and then they moved it to 4 unrelated. Remember that? Well, it took 4 votes to do that, and the old city council got it. The argument was there's a lot of development going on downtown, a lot of great things happening downtown Greenville that are filtering into the historic district around the university areas. And if you don't allow the developers to rent to 4 unrelated, they're not going to be able to get the students into these houses. And what ends up happening is a bad element comes into that area. And I think there's a lot of truth to that. Now, the argument in the other direction is that, you know, there have been some landlords who didn't keep their properties up to code, and, you know, were breaking some of the rules about allowing students to park on the lawn and you know, just kind of creating havoc with late night parties and things like that, the more people that you get into a house. And so this has been a vigorous debate here in the city now for years. Marion Blackburn has been, and Calvin Mercer have both been advocates for having less unrelated people live in these homes. Here's the thing that I'm saying. They need to make sure that they are applying that to all areas of the city. I've been told recently that are other areas of the city that they're just ignoring on this, but they're just focusing on the university area. So, you know, the rule was changed 2 years ago for there to be 4 unrelated people, and now they want to change that rule, and they'll probably get that done with this 4-2 vote. But I got a call this morning from a gentleman who said, you know, we've been talking to Councilwoman Blackburn and having meetings with her and having meetings with the president of Truna. And, we were making progress discussing, what was going on in this area. And then all of a sudden they cut off talks. And then boom, last night, here is a proposal by Marion Blackburn presented to the city council, written, by the way. I got a copy of it. I've got the white paper that was sent to me yesterday, written by the president of the Tar River University Neighborhood Association. And what it basically is going to do is do away with this overlay district, and they're going to do away with the 4 unrelated rule, so landlords are not able to rent to 4 people in any one house again. And, as I said to the gentleman who called me this morning, that's why elections matter. That's why elections matter. This was a big deal to the people who lost that vote 2 years ago. It was a big deal. And they had on their agenda recruiting people to run for city council that would undo that thing. And that's what's getting ready to happen. It's going to be on the agenda Thursday night. Now, I think it's interesting. They didn't throw it up on the first couple of meetings. They've waited until late February to do it, or mid-February. But Thursday night, there's going to be a discussion, and I would not be surprised to see a vote to undo all that was done on that issue with the previous city council. So, again, just be aware of it. I mean, as I said to the gentleman who called me this morning, there shouldn't be any surprise about this. I mean, Marion Blackburn, Councilwoman Blackburn, has made this a big part of her agenda. There shouldn't be any surprise about this. And, here's the thing. That's why elections matter. That's why you've got to get people elected that you want in there. And if you don't get them elected, nothing they can do about it. I'm sure this is going to be a big part of the discussion tomorrow night on Greenville Grit. If you have not tuned into our new program, Greenville Grit, Terry Williams and Michael Overton every Wednesday night at 6:30, they talk about issues just like this. So tune in tomorrow night. And by the way, they got Representative Brian Brown on tomorrow night, and Brian's going to be talking about the teacher raise situation and Common Core and some other things, I'm told. So Greenville Grit tomorrow night at 6:30 right here on 103.7 and Cable 7. All right, let's get a break in. We come back. Lindsey Fry has news. AC Green from the LA Lakers is coming up this morning. McGee's got sports, and we also still to come are going to qualify somebody to win that $20,000 kitchen remodeling project at Home Fest 14 coming up March 1st. We'll be right back.
Unlock the best life has to offer for generations to come. Introducing the Legacy membership exclusively at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. As a Legacy member, you'll not only enjoy all the benefits of an active, family-friendly lifestyle, your children and grandchildren will enjoy membership status as well. Belonging to Ironwood is remarkable. Sharing it with your entire family is even better. Become a Legacy member today, only at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. Golf at its finest, life at its fullest.
Having a vision of what really matters is how we succeed. Keeping an eye on the ball, seeing all the things that we need. Focusing on the big picture, always striving to do what's right. Carolina Vision Care, we keep what's important inside.
It's a new year here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, and as you can see, our lot is overloaded. We must sell 100 new cars in January. Choose from our biggest selection of the year, over 400 new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, and over 100 certified pre-owned vehicles. Don't miss our New Year liquidation event here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
Tax time is new car time at Greenville Toyota. Bring us your tax refund and we'll match your refund up to $4,000 towards a new Toyota. That's right, if you've got a refund, you've got a down payment and we'll match it up to $4,000. Your $4,000 becomes $8,000 with the Greenville Toyota match. Need credit? Come see us. Our goal is 100% credit approval. And who will give you more for your trade? Guaranteed? Greenville Toyota. Plus, with the Greenville Toyota Advantage, you save money and time. Use your tax refund as your down payment because tax time is new car time at Greenville Toyota.
Top Dog Academy is Eastern North Carolina's complete dog training facility. Top Dog provides an excellent environment for dogs of all ages with training services and workweek daycare. Top Dog is located on Highway 43 South, just 4 miles from Bells Fork, and features a comfortable, healthy environment and a spacious facility for daycare and a brand new, beautiful facility for training. Call 752-8215 or visit TopDogOnline.com.
Come on out Highway 43 South to Top Dog Academy, where we know dogs.
When you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco. No matter where you go in Eastern Carolina, there's sure to be an attractive and always clean Trade Wilco Hess station nearby. For the absolute lowest prices on gas, groceries, and travel necessities, stop at any of the Trade Wilco Hess stations throughout Eastern Carolina. Keep your eyes on the road, but remember to look for the green and white Hess sign. The best part? No one supports the ECU Pirates more. So when you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco.
All right, news time, and here with our update brought to you by Cellular Warehouse this morning at the WITN News Desk is Lindsay Fry. Good morning, Lindsay.
Good morning, Henry. Well, the big news this morning, of course, is the weather. Many areas are waiting to see more snow in the forecast in the upcoming days, but some stores say they're still trying to rebound from last snow that fell 2 weeks ago. We're told rock salt is sold out in many stores here in the east. Lowe's on East 10th Street in Greenville tells us they've sold out of the traditional rock salt that's been taking care of the snow, but say they do have several bags of salt pellets on the shelves. The store also says they're low on all-purpose sand for grit purposes. We're told it can take up to 2 weeks to process a store order, which has stalled efforts to fully restock from the last big snow. And more wintry weather in the forecast means a possibility for more makeup days for schools. Pitt County schools have already missed 4 days of classes because of snow this year. Brock Letchworth with Pitt County Schools says the school board is dreading the idea of closing school for a 5th day or more this year. He says the state requires schools to have either 1,025 hours or 185 days of classes. So far, he says they have not had to add days to the school calendar because they had a number of makeup days already scheduled. But if they're forced to close any this week, that will change. And the district will have to decide where those additional days will be pulled from. As of right now, Pitt County schools say they're closing 3.5 hours early today. For more up-to-date on school closings today, you can check WITN.com. In other news this morning, a busy bridge that connects two eastern Carolina counties will soon be out of commission. Highway 903 near the Pitt and Martin County line will be closed starting next Monday, so the bridge at the county line can be replaced. Crews are expected to work 6 days a week on removing the 46-year-old bridge and building its replacement. The road closure is expected to last until June 23rd, and detour signs will be in place to guide drivers around that construction. The project is one of 11 planned bridge replacements in the area. Well, that's your WITN News update. Henry, let's send it back over to you.
All right, 27 minutes after 8 o'clock and time for our weather update. Now, here's McGee.
All right, some snow showers continuing for the afternoon, and then a good deal of clouds for tonight. Lows near 25 degrees, a 30% chance of precipitation. Snow tonight, we'll see when it comes. For Wednesday, a few snow showers early in the day, giving way to a mix of wintry precipitation for the afternoon. A cold high near 35 degrees. Windy with rain likely for tomorrow night. Lows in the mid-30s. And for Thursday, showers possible. Highs in the upper 30s and lows in the mid-20s.
All right, very good. Our news and weather update this hour, a service of Cellular Warehouse. If you haven't heard about this concept, you need to listen to this. My friend Toby Williams and the representatives of Cellular Warehouse, they come to you. The concept with these guys is that they come to you rather than you having to go to the cellular store. You know, I was in Raleigh the other day, and I actually, my car charger broke, and I had to go into a cell phone store, and I had to wait just to buy a car charger. Ridiculous. Very frustrating, but I needed it while I was on the trip. And, it just reminded me of what a great service that Toby and his guys, they've come up with something here that everybody needs, which is they bring the cell phone store to you. They come to your office and call on you, just like, a regular salesperson would selling other things. They come to your home. Instead of you having to go to a cell phone store, they are a U.S. Cellular authorized dealer. They will come to you. Toby's got other people working with him, Carla Sutherland and Candy Kent. And between the three of them, they got 45 years of experience in helping business customers with all their wireless need. Get your pen and paper out. I'm going to give you Toby's number. The way you do this is you call him. You say to Toby on the phone, this is what I need, and either he or Carla or Candy come to you. So, and they specialize in saving you money also. They took a look at my situation and said, you're in the wrong plan. They put me in a different plan that immediately saved me money when we started working with these guys. So call Cellular Warehouse. Here's the telephone number to call Toby Williams to get them to come to you rather than you having to go to the cell phone store. It's 252-799-7051. Again, it's 252-799-7051 for Cellular Warehouse. And, of course, Toby and the guys can take care of you. And, it's a great thing. I mean, just think about it. What do you need? You need anything cellular-wise? Just call Toby, 799-7051, and he'll send a rep to see you. All right, it's 8:30. And hopefully, fingers crossed, AC Green will be with us when we come back from the LA Lakers. We'll be right back.
Sorry. Oh, hey, and check out that new look from Pepsi.
I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit different. Oh, I feel like I woke up this morning and I can change the world. I can change the world. I guess it's true, yeah.
Join the Pirates this season as baseball and softball swing for the fences in their last CUSA season. An action-packed baseball season ticket starts at $100 and features Ohio State plus in-state rivals NC State and North Carolina. Your $30 softball season ticket includes 7 series and is the best deal in town. Order your season ticket today by calling 800-DIAL-ECU or visit ECUPirates.com. Join us at the ballpark this spring at ECU.
Tax time is new car time at Greenville Toyota. Bring us your tax refund and we'll match your refund up to $4,000 towards a new Toyota. That's right, if you've got a refund, you've got a down payment and we'll match it up to $4,000. Your $4,000 becomes $8,000 with the Greenville Toyota match. Need credit? Come see us. Our goal is 100% credit approval. And who will give you more for your trade? Guaranteed? Greenville Toyota. Plus, with the Greenville Toyota Advantage, you save money and time. Use your tax refund as your down payment because tax time is new car time at Greenville Toyota.
At the law firm of Hardy & Hardy, we don't simply take cases.
We take your case personally.
I've been in several car accidents, and each time I've turned to Hardy & Hardy for help. They are honest, hardworking, and dependable. I've been satisfied with the conclusion of each case, and I would recommend Wayne and Charles Hardy to my family and friends.
You matter to us.
Protecting the rights of the seriously injured.
Top Dog Academy is Eastern North Carolina's complete dog training facility. Top Dog provides an excellent environment for dogs of all ages with training services and work week daycare. Top Dog is located on Highway 43 South, just 4 miles from Bells Fork, and features a comfortable, healthy environment and a spacious facility for daycare and a brand new, beautiful facility for training. Call 752-8215 or visit TopDogOnline.com.
Come on out Highway 43 South to Top Dog Academy, where we know dogs.
Many people in eastern North Carolina suffer from diabetes. The question is, can the disease be managed before it causes harm? Are there lifestyle changes that can help prevent it in the first place? And can a health system really make a difference? At Vidant Health, we are empowering people with tools and resources to detect and manage chronic disease. Can diabetes education and management help members of your family lead lives? The answer is definitely yes.
All right, welcome back. It's 27 in front of 9 o'clock, and we've been talking about the big event coming up here in Greenville on Thursday night. It's the Building Hope annual banquet, and every year they bring in a great speaker, and they have really outdone themselves this year. You know, when we talk about athletes being role models these days, you know, it's a little shaky. Athletes are no longer role models, and it's hard to find a guy with the character, integrity, and spirit of an AC Green in today's sports. I mean, there's some out there, but it's harder to find. But this guy we've got on the telephone may have set a standard that nobody will ever get to again. AC Green played for the Los Angeles Lakers. He won three world championships with the LA Lakers. And in addition to that, you know, he's known for some of the incredible things that he did. They called him the Iron Man because he played in 1,092 consecutive NBA games, something that has never been done. I'm sorry, 1,192 consecutive NBA games, something never been done before or since, and probably won't ever be done again. AC Green on the telephone this morning from the West Coast. Good morning, AC. How are you?
Henry, I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing great. I'm glad we finally connected with you. You're on the West Coast, right?
I am on the West Coast. It's nice and early out here.
Yeah. I was just out there 2 weeks ago, but I couldn't get my body clock to change. I kept getting up at normal times, but I do appreciate you making the effort to be on so early with us, and we're really excited about you coming to Greenville on Thursday night. You ever been to this part of North Carolina?
Yeah, actually, I have. I think this is my third trip to the Greenville area, and that's why I keep coming back, because I enjoy it.
Well, God bless you. God bless you. You know, I don't know how much you know about the Building Hope organization. I'm sure Leslie has filled you full of information, but it is truly one of the charities here in the community that I think does the best job of reaching out to young people who otherwise might get themselves in trouble and really trying to do something and help them get on the right track. So God bless you for being a part of that this week.
Thank you, Henry. I appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to really coming and supporting Building Hope without any question. And you're right. I mean, honestly, Building Hope is an iconic type facility and purpose, a community, and a beacon of light and a beacon of hope that people can really look to, point toward, and be proud of that it actually exists in their own community.
Yeah, I know you get tired of talking about the same old stuff, but, you know, bear with me because we don't get a chance to talk to a guy like you that often. Tell us about your career. 1,192 consecutive NBA games. How many years did that span?
That's almost 14 years in a row, basically.
Wow. There wasn't one night in 14 years that you just said, you know what, I've got a cold, I've got a sore back. I mean, none of that kept you off the floor 14 consecutive years in a game that has become pretty physical over the years and was when you played.
And you're right about that, and I will be the first one, and I've said it quite a bit of times, that I said many a times that, yes, you know what, I'm hurting. You picked the spot, and it spoke to me somewhere in my career on my body, and just like anyone else who might be going through a lot of, impact from bodies on bodies hitting. And so, yeah, there were many times, but, you know, I just didn't take that day off. That's all. It was the only difference. I even said it. I thought it. But I just really stayed true to the vow that, you know, I really had as a motto, and it just basically said, if I can breathe, I can play.
Wow. You don't get that. You don't get that from athletes too much anymore, particularly professional athletes who are getting paid whether they play or not. Let me ask you this. You know, it's been said about you that if you had played, and of course you were on 3 NBA championship teams back-to-back with the Lakers in '87 and '88. It's been said that if you had played on any other team, that you would have been considered a superstar in your own right. But you were such a great player with the Lakers back in those days after your college career at Oregon State. But, you know, you happened to play with some guys who just happened to be going down in history as the greatest players ever in the game. Guys like Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and James Worthy. That must have been a heck of an experience to be a part of that dynasty.
Man, oh man, you hit it right on the head there, Henry. It was just a life lesson being really portrayed before me, watching these guys in practice, watching these guys prepare, watching these guys work on their craft. It was just phenomenal just to be the young guy on the team. Every day I had my notebook out, and if I couldn't put my notebook out because I was in the middle of practice, sure enough, Henry, I was taking mental notes.
Trent McGee is here. He's a big fan of yours also. He's our sports director, AC, and he wants to ask you a couple questions.
Yeah, AC, of those three championship teams, you guys went 194-52 in 87, 88, and 2000 combined, and you played with two of arguably the most dominating centers in the history of the game, two of the most dominating guards in the game when you look at Kobe and Magic and Kareem and Shaquille, and you played for two Hall of Fame coaches in Phil Jackson and Pat Riley. Of those three championship seasons, does one stand out? Can you look at one team and say this was the most dominating team of those three championship runs?
You know, the back-to-back years were, of course, special. It was we knew we were good. Okay, we knew when we laced them up, we were good. We went about it like a New England Patriot mentality, where it's a machine, it's a system, it's a factory. Guys know what they're supposed to do, and they go about just doing their business. I think my championship, you know, with I call them my New Millennium Lakers, and Shaq and Kobe led, and Phil Jackson. You know, we were discovering who we were. This was a new identity. We hadn't won a championship since I left the Lakers 12 years prior, before we even went to the finals. And so we were discovering who we were, how good we were. And so it was a difference between the two eras, without a doubt. And I'm just, I'm really super, super blessed and appreciative that I had a chance to put a uniform on and play with such caliber players both times.
AC Green, you know, I got to ask you about your personal life a little bit. It's become an open book, and no one's sex life or lack of sex life has ever been scrutinized as much as yours, AC. During all the years that you played, it was well known that you had made the statement that you would be a virgin until you got married. And let's face it, in the world that we live in today, and you played through the 80s and into the 90s, that just doesn't happen with anyone hardly anymore. And it's certainly, for a guy who's an NBA player, a superstar, a national hero, a guy that people want to get to know and that kind of thing, the temptation must have been incredible. I want you to talk about that. I know that's going to be part of what you talk about on Thursday night when you're here in Greenville, but how in the world, you know, was it your faith? Was it just your constitution that by golly, I'm going to do this? How in the world did you do that? And if you would, just talk about that some.
Well, I think the mentality was that, you know, this is something obviously is a personal decision, and it's one that, yes, the ramifications of that personal decision are portrayed publicly, you know, and I firmly believe what you do in the dark, you know, what you do in private does come out in the light. And I just, you know, I thought that, you know, it's a matter of self-control, it's a matter of respect, but not for somebody else, but for yourself first and foremost. And that's really what's one of the biggest motivating factors for me, was that I loved myself, I respected myself, and I carried myself in a way that I wanted it to be. And I could look at myself in the morning, look at myself at night in the mirror, and just be happy with what I saw, knowing that it wasn't perfect, but knowing that the intent, the direction in which I was trying to go, and then also the message in which I was trying to convey, mainly through life lessons, mainly through nonverbal communication. But of course, I was definitely, as you said, public about taking that stand because I knew there was a generation that would be coming, that was watching, that was laying in the balance to see, how do you do that? And I wanted to share, just how practically you can take steps to really do that. And it starts, very simple with ABCs of really being committed to yourself, committed to what it is that you firmly believe, not your opinion, but your conviction, and starting to walk in that. And that's where my whole game plan book and curriculum for our middle school, high school students, even this very day, was formulated through that type of mentality.
And, it's so important for a guy like you to be willing to talk about that because you're an inspiration to others, and you show that it can be done, and that if people are true to themselves and true to their faith, that they can do that. And a lot of people question that in today's times. So God bless you for it. It also, a lot was made of the fact that, during that very time that so much was being made of your virginity during those years, you had Magic Johnson come out and proclaim that he was HIV positive. So what a message, right?
Yeah, there was obviously two different lifestyles, and the great thing about it was that's how it was. But now things have changed, and it's awesome that even Magic and I we share so many stories now. We share so many perspectives as we both speak to kids and children and lead our own foundations. That now the message is about really giving and helping them understand, the kids understand of today, the smartest decisions that are out there. And yes, there was a tragic moment when he, as a teammate, made that announcement that he couldn't play because of contracting the HIV virus. And I definitely remember all the tears in the locker room the day that he told us, privately before he made the press conference and announced to the world. But he's, I'm so proud of him. He's come such a long way and doing such great things at this moment.
AC Green, formerly the LA Lakers, coming to Greenville on Thursday night, and I'll give you ticket information. There are tickets available, some tickets, not many, but there are a few tickets available for AC's appearance here in Greenville to support Building Hope. I'll give you that ticket information at the end of the interview, but McGee's got a couple more questions for you, AC.
AC, really curious to get your take on this. Missouri All-American Michael Sam announced publicly last weekend that he is gay. Former NBA player Jason Collins came out last April, made the same announcement. Just curious if a player either at the professional or collegiate level reached out to you for advice on how and if he or she should open up about a personal choice in their life, how would you advise them to do that?
I would applaud them and really being true to themselves. And their conviction, if that's exactly whatever the stance, whatever that position might be, I would applaud them, and I would encourage them, just to be themselves, because it has to be, and it would be so hard to try and carry such a burden inside that once you release it, I'm sure it's a weight off your shoulder, because now, as they say, the truth has come out, kind of thing. So I would love to talk to anyone. I would talk to anyone. I would love to try and encourage a person, just to, stand up for what they believe. It doesn't matter, if someone agrees or disagrees. Stand up for what you believe to be true, and hopefully you can affect people in a positive way by that particular position.
AC Green, AC, we're going to get a little weather today and tomorrow, but things are going to clear out by Thursday, and I think the weather's going to be fine on Thursday. And people, they're by the way, regardless of what happens with the weather, this event is on, rain or shine, but the weather's going to be fine on Thursday, from what everybody is saying. So I think we'll be good. But come out and see this guy if you want to. What a great message for you to bring your teenage kids out and hear. Or your children, this guy has played at the highest level of professional sports and been successful at it, but he's also been successful in life. And here's how you can get tickets and hear AC Green's message at the Building Hope charity event coming up on Thursday night here in Greenville. Call the telephone number 757-1927. That's 252-757-1927. But you got to call by Tuesday night is what I'm being told, because there's only a few tickets and tables available for this. You can also go to the Building Hope website, which is buildinghopennc.org. This is going to be a great event Thursday night, and it's being sponsored by my friend Mike Aman at One Source, who steps up and does a lot of great things for our community like this. So come out and hear AC Green. And AC, you were terrific to get up early there on the West Coast and call in this morning. I know that was a pain for you, but you know what? It's a great message and an honor to have a chance to have you on our show this morning.
No, I appreciate it, guys, and thank you for what you're doing and the message you guys are allowing to come across the airwaves. And it's refreshing to hear and be a part of. So thank you, and I'd love to be back anytime.
Okay, great. Thank you, AC. Talk to you soon, man, and we might get to see you Thursday night if I can get over there.
Okay, I hope so. I was just going to say, please come out if you can. And both of you guys, everyone, hey, come on through. We got a couple more seats left anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, AC. Good luck.
Thanks. Bye-bye now.
All right, bye-bye. AC Green from the LA Lakers. What a great guy, huh?
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun. All right, 10 minutes in front of 9. We'll be right back.
Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage Company will deliver a storage unit to your home or business today. Stallings Storage is the only local company providing mobile storage units 8x15 or 8x10 delivered to your site. If you are remodeling your home or office or need to store merchandise and inventory at your business, you need to call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage. We deliver, pick up, and store it for you. It's that easy, and there's no need to send your business out of town when your mobile storage needs can be met right here with people you know. Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage is located in Pitt County on Beast Oaks Road. It's a well-secured facility with a live-in manager. Fixed units range from 5 feet by 10 feet to 40 feet by 40 feet. We store boats, cars, anything you need. We are pirate supporting pirates. Call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage today at 321-2300. That's 321-2300.
Having a vision of what really matters is how we succeed. Keeping an eye on the ball, seeing all the things that we need. Focusing on the big picture, always striving to do what's right. Carolina Vision Care, we keep what's important in sight.
If you've been seriously injured on the job, you may need an attorney to help you. The workers' compensation laws in our state are very complicated, and you need to know your rights.
The law firm of Hardy & Hardy will be glad to help you with your workers' compensation claim. Attorneys Wayne and Charles Hardy will explain the laws and your rights to you, and they will handle your case from start to finish.
If you've been injured in an accident, count on Hardy & Hardy.
Protecting the rights of the seriously injured.
Many people in eastern North Carolina suffer from diabetes. The question is, can the disease be managed before it causes harm? Are there lifestyle changes that can help prevent it in the first place? And can a health system really make a difference? At Vidant Health, we are empowering people with tools and resources to detect and manage chronic disease. Can diabetes education and management help members of your family lead healthier lives? The answer is definitely yes.
Sorry. Oh, hey, and check out that new look from Pepsi.
I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit different. I feel like I woke up this morning and I can change the world. I can change the world. I guess it's true, yeah.
All right, we got to qualify somebody to win the kitchen and give away a ticket to Home Fest. Let's take caller number 4 right now, 561-8255, 561-8255. Caller number 4, you got a free ticket to Home Fest 14 on March 1st at the Convention Center, and you are qualified to win a dream kitchen remodeling project in your own home worth $20,000. Caller number 4, call right now at 561-8255, 561-8255. And we'll declare a winner right after sports. Here's McGee on sports.
All right, and ECU senior guard Akeem Richmond named Conference USA Player of the Week after averaging 26.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 1.5 assists while shooting 50% from beyond the arc in the 2 games last week. ECU back in action Thursday when the Pirates visit Tulsa for the second straight week. Syracuse, a unanimous number 1 in the AP college basketball poll, followed by Arizona, Florida, Wichita State, and Kansas State. And who says coaching doesn't make a difference? Larry Brown has SMU back in the top 25 for the first time since 1985. And a couple of upsets Monday night. Kansas State over number 7 Kansas, 85-82. West Virginia rolling number 11 Iowa State, 102-77. Wake Forest, NC State coming up tonight.
Interesting. And tomorrow night, Duke, Carolina,
Duke,
right?
Carolina.
That game's in Chapel Hill, right?
Correct.
So that'll be interesting to watch. All right, 8:54. It is coming up on 5 minutes in front of 9. We're looking at the radar here, and it looks like, you know what the radar looks like? It looks like Marvin Daugherty and Jim Howard and Matt Engelbrecht's map. The snow is coming in just like they said they would. It's Greenville is right on the line, but we understand up around the Williamston, Greenville, Edenton area, they're getting pounded right now.
Yeah, they are. Big time.
So there's a lot of snow out there. All right, let's go to Williamston. Our caller number 4 is from Williamston. Good morning, sir. Who is this?
This is Merle Winslow.
Are you Merle? Are you in Williamston right now?
Yes, I am.
Is it snowing there?
I hadn't seen anything yet.
Nothing yet, but it's snowing. It's snowing north of you, we see. And so you're probably getting ready to get it. All right, Merrill Winslow, you are caller number 4. Merrill, you got a free ticket to Home Fest 2014, which is coming up on the 1st of March at the Greenville Convention Center. And now you're qualified to win the Dream Kitchen from Garris Evans and Ferguson and Aspen Tops and Boyd's Carpet and Flooring and Bostic Sugg and Stallings Mini Storage, and 24 Restore. So you'll be in the drawing on the 1st of March, and it'll be at the Convention Center. Bob from Bob and Sherry will be here to make the drawing at 4 o'clock. Can you be there in the Convention Center with us?
Yes.
All right, good. Merrill Winslow, you are the latest qualifier in the Dream Kitchen giveaway. Hang on, Merrill, and the guys will get all your information, and some folks from our staff will be in touch with you before the big event on the 1st. Congratulations, my friend. All right, we are out of time. We got to get out of here. That was a lot of fun today. We had a big show.
Yeah,
huh? We had a Lieutenant Governor on this morning. Had AC Green.
Still to get tomorrow.
Yeah, again, that big event coming up Thursday night with AC Green in Greenville, and I think the weather's going to be fine by then. And we'll be here tomorrow no matter what, because we're going to try to keep you informed. Stay dry today. We're hoping that you don't get too much snow. Looks like this event's going to be like 1 to 2 inches is what we're being told here in Greenville at the max, and below us about 4. So we'll see you tomorrow. Stay dry.
Unlock the best for generations to come. Introducing the Legacy membership exclusively at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. As a Legacy member, you'll not only enjoy all the benefits of an active, family-friendly lifestyle, your children and grandchildren will enjoy membership status as well. Belonging to Ironwood is remarkable. Sharing it with your entire family is even better. Become a Legacy member today, only at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. Golf at its finest, life at its fullest.
Having a vision of what really matters is how we succeed. Keeping an eye on the ball, seeing all the things that we need. Focusing on the big picture, always striving to do what's right. Carolina Vision Care, we keep what's important inside.
It's a new year here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, and as you can see, our lot is overloaded. We must sell 100 new cars in January. Choose from our biggest selection of the year, over 400 new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, and over 100 certified pre-owned vehicles. Don't miss our New Year liquidation event here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
Tax time is new car time at Greenville Toyota. Bring us your tax refund and we'll match your refund up to $4,000 towards a new Toyota. That's right. If you've got a refund, you've got a down payment and we'll match it up to $4,000. Your $4,000 becomes $8,000 with the Greenville Toyota match. Need credit? Come see us. Our goal is 100% credit approval. And who will give you more for your trade? Guaranteed? Greenville Toyota. Plus, with the Greenville Toyota Advantage, you save money and time. Use your tax refund as your down payment because tax time is new car time at Greenville Toyota.
Top Dog Academy is Eastern North Carolina's complete dog training facility. Top Dog provides an excellent environment for dogs of all ages with training services and workweek daycare. Top Dog is located on Highway 43 South, just 4 miles from Bells Fork, and features a comfortable, healthy environment and a spacious facility for daycare and a brand new, beautiful facility for training. Call 752-8215 or visit TopDogOnline.com.
Come on out Highway 43 South to Top Dog Academy, where we know dogs.
When you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco. No matter where you go in Eastern Carolina, there's sure to be an attractive and always clean Trade Wilco Hess station nearby. For the absolute lowest prices on gas, groceries, and travel necessities, stop at any of the Trade Wilco Hess stations throughout Eastern Carolina. Keep your eyes on the road, but remember to look for the green and white Hess sign. The best part? No one supports the ECU Pirates more. So when you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco.